Alright. Jesus. Is this gonna work? Come on, man. Yeah, so Duffy's on holidays, right? So this is as good as it's gonna get, I'm sorry. Clint Adams here, Lawn Hub. You guys should know that already, unless you're a new subscriber. If you are, welcome. That's my Tiff Tuff. Oh, the camera's coming with me, so you'll look at that later. That's my Tiff Tuff in the background. I have 17 minutes before I have to leave because my sons have T-ball. So I'm going to squeeze in a mow because it needs to be mowed. And I want to put out some mini peel. This is the new mini peel bucket. There's nothing in there, so there's no magic there. But I've got some old mini peel. I'll put it in the new mini peel bucket so that it makes it look, I don't know, more cinematographic. Anyway, so I'm going to mow the lawn quickly. I know you're like, why are you talking shit if you are so busy and need to mow your lawn? It's for the YouTubes, right? It's important. So I'm going to mow the lawn quickly now, go to T-ball, hopefully come out back, put some mini peel down, fertilise the lawn, water it, because I can't touch my lawn until Saturday. Today's Wednesday. I'm a very busy human being, but this is important because it's for Irvo, from Ask Irvo. Hashtag Ask Irvo, check it out. Tiff Tuff needs to be healthy for his house, so we're going to go do that. So yeah, mow my lawn, fertilise it, that's it. Exciting video. Told you, we're just going to watch my videos of me mowing my lawn. Alright, where's the mower? There's the mower. Max, you watching this shit? That nearly got really awkward. Alright, super fast mow. 4 minutes to go, that's done. That was a really horrible job, and that's fine. We've talked about this before. I'm not a curator. I'm a dude just trying to get my Tiff Tuff looking better than it did yesterday, right? You can be that dude or dudette in whatever situation you're in to get your Tiff Tuff or whatever situation you're in better than it was yesterday. Now, I'm not going to fertilise now because we need to go, but when I get home tonight or tomorrow morning, I'm going to put out some mini peel. This is the old bucket. Mini peel's a beautiful fertiliser. It's really designed for the fine cut Tiff Tuffs. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Duffy's on holidays in Queensland. Probably where half of you live. So the Tiff is quite a fine cut turf. Right? So I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, Salt Bay. That kind of fine. So you can get it right down if you were on a golf course green or a bowling green. You could use this and water it in. I don't know how they'd feel about it. It might be a little bit too big, but it's pretty fine. It'll be fine for my lawn. We'll water it in and hopefully it'll start growing. It's looking pretty good, you can see that now. It's much better than it was 2 weeks ago. Anyway, 3 minutes to go. I gotta go to T-ball. Thanks for tuning in. If you're enjoying the content, just like it. Hit the like button. Maybe someone else that's like you might see it and they might like it too. And then everyone is happy, including me. If not, that's cool too. See you at the fertilizer bit. Alright, I'm back. So as you can see, the sun is setting behind me, which is probably going to be really great for the light. You know, more professional channels than this would have waited for the correct light. Oh, look at that. Or they would have waited for their videographer to be around, or they would have waited for the perfect time, but I'm not a big fan of that. Never let the perfect be the enemy of the good. I don't even know if this is recording properly. It's saying something up on the screen about it being slow. I'm not sure if that's describing me or the camera, but you probably hear the noise and the screaming in the background. It is the witching hour. If you have children, you will understand what that means. And I shouldn't be out here, I should be inside helping, but lawns don't make themselves green, so I'm going to make this quick. So I'm going to apply some mini peel. Talked about that before. I've obviously got it in a different bucket. I'm going to use this hardware shop spreader, which is pretty crap, but it's better than doing it by hand. If you can only do it by hand, do it by hand. Sprinkle it out, make sure it's even. Stick to the application rates that are on the buckets, right? So these are 200 square meter buckets, so 2.5 kilos to 100 square meters. Most fertilizer brands, that'll be the high dose, and the low dose will be kind of 2 kilos per 100 square meters. So you'll find you'll get some other brands that'll say you can do 4 kilos to 200 square meters. Ultimately, it's just not putting as much fertilizer out. So it's really up to you how you want to do it. It's my dog. My dog's started going to the toilet on the stone now, so we don't have that problem anymore about him pooing on our lawn or weeing on our lawn. So I'm going to quickly spread out some fertilizer and water it in before the sun goes down, and run inside and help my wife with my children. So my lawn's 160 square meters. It's nearly a full tub. I've got this set to the lowest setting, and I'll just see how far that goes and go from there. Alright. Professional people out there, I know that there are better ways to be applying fertilizer, right? But the reality is, I'm a normal person. Well, that's not true, but I'm like a normal person. I don't have all the tools. I've got this, right? And that's what I'm using. Alright, so last little bit, but not all of it, because we're keeping a small amount because we don't want to put 200 square meters of fertilizer on 160. Fertilizer is like cheesecake. Just because a little bit's good doesn't mean double a little bit is great. It's a problem. Trust me. Alright, that is it. Sorry about the close-ups. I don't have Duffy here. I'll put the fertilizer out evenly. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's even, okay? So, professionals, trust me, I did a good job. Now I'm going to irrigate with at least 10 ml of water. It's going to be a challenge to do that because I don't want to overwater because it runs downhill. So I'm going to do some waterings through the night, as in I'll give it a break, let it soak in, give it a break, let it soak in. All using my trusty automatic irrigation system, which I can turn on from my phone. So I'm going to give it 15 minutes on each station to start with, starting at the top, which is where I'm standing. Probably not the smartest idea, but hey. All right. Far out on the close-ups today. So that's it. I've now applied mini peel at a rate of probably 5 kilos to 160. All right, I did a little bit more than I should have. String me up. You can do this with Got Laid. You can do it with mini peel. You can do it with Trojan. Just make sure you stick to the application rates as close as you can. Use a better fertilizer spreader than I did. I'm not using that again, it's a piece of shit. I'm going to get a proper one. We'll do some stuff on that. And water it in. That's it. Yeah. Thanks for tuning into another sketchy video of me with my lawn. Hopefully it's been of a benefit to someone. And just remember, make sure your lawn is better tomorrow than it is today, or was yesterday. We'll get that. We'll iron that out. Anyway, keep it green. See you soon.